Hey everybody! Let's see if I can see some comments and see if people pop on here. I got my computer going too, so if I can't see your comments, I can hop on the computer and look. Okay, I see comments. Thank you, Fallon. Okay, girls, I'm just going to start right now and say that my anxiety is through the roof right now. Like, I don't know what my problem is. I don't know why I'm so afraid to do this, but I am freaking out. Hi Karen. I see Jody's on here. My team's on here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. Okay, so first things first, this is such an amazing opportunity to be on here, to be training you girls, and also to be listening to everybody else that's been doing these trainings. Y'all need to be plugging in to these videos. They are so important. I'm learning so much from these girls. Hi Victoria. Hey Ginger. Oh my goodness. Yay, Missy. Okay. So, oh my God, that number is getting big up there. Okay, so let's get started. A little bit about my story and about like my history of network marketing. I joined another company. It's a health and wellness company. Back in, I believe it was June 10th, 2013. And I had never tried a product. I just saw it on Facebook and thought, this girl's talking about making money with this company. I've never even heard of this company. Like, I talked to my husband and I jumped in. Well, during this time, me and my husband were trying to get pregnant. And since this was a health and wellness company, whenever I signed up, it was almost that time of the month, TMI, but I wasn't able to try a product right away. So, oh my gosh, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I used to sell It Works. I know some people like to keep their companies on, their old companies on the DL, but whatever. This is a part of my life. This is a part of my past, and it's too hard to keep it a secret. So I joined It Works Global. It was June 10th, 2013, and I really wanted to try those wraps because I saw that they were working on Facebook. This girl was posting these pictures, and I was like doing some local modeling and thought, if I can get some abs before the swimsuit shoot, like, I'm in. Well, signed up. My kit came within the week, and you know, I just wanted to wait to make sure that I wasn't pregnant. So I wrapped my husband. He was not really on board, but he's like, whatever, wrap me up. So I wrapped him up, and we woke up that next morning and he saw results and I saw 2 pink lines. So we were finally pregnant, and I was unable to try our flagship product. I could sell the crap out of some stretch mark cream because I was living and breathing that, and I made people want it, but I couldn't sell the wraps. I couldn't wrap myself. I was pregnant. So my business with It Works was a very slow start, and it's because I wasn't able to fall in love with something that I was sharing. So there's my number 1 tip, okay? I'm kind of going to tell my story and give you tips along the way during this video, and since I'm nervous, I'm sure I'm going to be all over the place. But my number 1 tip is get your hands on some lip scents, okay? If you've joined this business and you have not tried lip scents yet, you are doing yourself a huge disservice, okay? Because you have to fall in love with the products to sell it. Somebody that works at McDonald's isn't going to try and sell me a Burger King, like a Whopper. You know, you have to fall in love with what you're trying to sell, and then it's going to be easy. You're not going to be a salesperson. You're not going to be salesy and spammy. You're going to be sharing what you love, and people want what you love. If you love a movie that you just recently saw, you're going to post about it on Facebook, and people are going to go see it because you loved it and you're sharing about it. So if you can share what you love, and what you love is lip scents, get your hands on some product and post about how you love this product, how it doesn't come off. Okay, so back to my story. I found out I was pregnant, so my business was at a very slow standstill. The second I could wrap, it was 2 weeks after I had my kiddo, my business exploded. I double promoted. I was making more than $500 a month, which that's why we all join these companies. It's either to make $500 or to get free product. Well, I was finally making more than $500 a month, and it was awesome. I built my entire team by myself. Nobody else was recruiting. And that took a huge toll on my business. My business started to fall apart because nobody wanted to work. They just wanted me to work for them. So I started bringing myself down. Oh, hey, Jalen, there you are. You're on here. Oh my goodness, I'm so anxious. All the feelings, all the emotions. Okay. Anyways, that took a huge toll on my business. It started failing because I was doing all the working and I was placing people underneath people. Like in that company, you could do that. You could sign up a customer and you could place them somewhere. Like, how crazy is that? Thank you, Jalen. You could sign up customers and move your customers, and then you lose money, but you build a team that could fall apart at any minute. Like that's nuts. So next tip, fall in love with our compensation plan. Our compensation plan is to die for, okay? If you haven't looked at it yet, go look at it because it's so easy. You sponsor, as Leslie says, Leslie Boyd Bradley, you sponsor the masses and develop the stars, and you keep everybody on your top line. You don't have to worry about placing anybody. It's not complicated. You literally just share what you love, people fall in love, and they share what they love, and then it just trickles on down and your team starts growing like crazy, okay? So sponsor the masses, and we're getting into how I do that. So my business was falling apart in this previous company, and you know, I finally got my momentum back, and I stopped doubting myself and my journey and started building a stronger team and training my girls, and my business started going again. Well, when was it? It was like a year before I joined LipSense. My passion started to fade away, and my why changed from I wanted free wraps to now I want to stay home with my newborn son to now I want to work this business to prove everybody wrong and prove my haters wrong. Like, I wasn't doing it for me anymore. I was working this business to prove everybody wrong, to show people that I could do this, to show people that I'm strong enough and I will be at the top of this company. And that's a great motivation, but it's not going to carry you all the way to the top. You have to fall in love with this business for yourself. You have to do this for yourself, not for your haters. So my why changed throughout this entire business, okay? And I started to lose my passion, but I still kept trucking. Well, insert Jalen and Synergence. So it was November 4th of 2016, this past year. Or I guess a little bit before. So in October, I kept seeing these videos. Okay, I'm sure y'all have heard of Barbie Easton. She does a lot of live video, or a lot of like videos where she's rubbing her lips, drinking her wine. She'll wear cute colors. She's adorable. I saw this video and she was in it and she was wearing this black lipstick, and so it intrigued me. I was like, what's this black lipstick? Who wears black lipstick? Oh, it's Halloween. Like, okay, these girls are wearing lipstick that doesn't come off. So I clicked on this video and I watched the whole thing, and there was this girl that was wearing red lipstick with gold glitter gloss, and I had to have it. I knew that moment, I was like, I need to get this lipstick. Well, I saw something pop up on my Facebook, and it was the Red Closet Lips. Okay, this is how I was recruited, so take note. It was called the Red Closet Lips, and it just so happened that it was Jaylyn, and I clicked on this thing. It was like a sponsored ad. I don't know how it was on my Facebook, so I guess it was sponsored. And I saw this, and I noticed she was selling LipSense, and it was enter to get free LipSense for a year. So what I do is I go in and follow all these steps so that I can enter to win free LipSense for a year. And what was it? Like her Instagram, like her blog, sign up for emails, like her Facebook, like her business Facebook, like her personal Facebook. I mean, it was everything. So I just liked all this stuff and commented on these things, and now all of Jaylyn's stuff is just popping up on my newsfeed, okay? She messaged me and was like, I guess I didn't win. So then there was another thing that she was doing. She was giving away more free LipSense. And she said, like this post to find out how you can get free LipSense. And I'm bound and determined to get this free LipSense, okay? I didn't want to pay for anything. I just wanted to get it for free. So I like winning things, and I like giveaways. So I'm like, I'm going to enter this one too. So I liked her post. And she messages me and says, hey girl, hey, with this big long post about there's a couple different ways that you can get free lip syncs. You can either sign up and join my team, and when you place a certain dollar amount, you get a certain dollar amount for free. And back then, it was a 300 PV order gets you 50% off. I'm like, I'm not joining our team, but I kept reading. Or I could host a Facebook party, and I am sure as hell not going to be one of those people that is going to host a Facebook party. I'm not dragging my friends all into this. I just want free lipstick for myself. I wasn't going to share this with anybody. Like, I just wanted it for myself. So I messaged her back, and I was like, I'm not interested in joining your team. I sell It Works, and I really love it. That's where my heart is. But thank you, and I'll let you know about a Facebook party. Even though in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm not doing a Facebook party. So then a couple weeks go by, and November 28th, Jalen didn't say anything else to me. She just said, well, let me know if you change your mind, and I've got girls that do both companies. Thank you, Catherine. You're making me feel better. I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so just let me know if you change your mind on the Facebook party, and I've got girls that do both It Works and Synergence. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm not interested in joining another company. Like, I'm with It Works. I want to prove all these haters wrong. I want to be at the top of this company. And I've been doing It Works for 3.5 years, y'all. Okay, that was a long time. That's a long time for network marketing. A lot of people fall off the map really fast in network marketing because it takes a whole lot of determination, consistency, belief in yourself to make these businesses work. But it's so worth it if you do. So anyways, thanks girls. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so anyways, let's see. I messaged her on November 28th and said, okay, tell me about this joining your team. And I'm pretty sure I had that look on my face of like, I can't believe I'm asking this question. But I really want to get this free lip syncs. Like, I didn't want to buy it retail. I'm not spending $55 on lipstick when I can go to Walmart and get it for $8. And it's not as great, but it's still cool enough that it stays. I love red lipstick. Okay, that was like my signature move is red lipstick. So she told me some information, and you know, I asked a bunch of questions. I'm sure I was driving her absolutely crazy. Like, just completely nuts, because I was asking every question under the sun. I wasn't doing a new company. I was comparing the two. So like, if I did decide to do Synergence, like, how does it compare to It Works? And they compared in some ways, and I could see the potential with Synergence, you know, over this other company. I feel bad for saying the name, but okay. So I talked to my husband about it, and he was like, yeah, you love lipstick. Why wouldn't you do this? You already post selfies. Just sign up and get your free lipstick. Do it. So I messaged her, and I'm like, okay, tell me how to sign up. Let's do this. And I told my husband I would work both businesses. And I had told everybody, like, okay, I'm gonna work both businesses. This is what I'm really into. Well, December 1st rolls around, and I end up getting an email from It Works Compliance. I had broken compliance, and you are only allowed to sell other network marketing companies that do not compete. Well, I had no idea that Synergence had a skincare line. It Works has a skincare line, and Synergence has an absolutely amazing skincare line. So they were competing products, and I had 5 days to choose. And I went back through my messages to see the timeline of all these things with Jaylyn, and I messaged her that day and said, somebody turned me into compliance. I have 5 days to choose. And she was like, oh girl, what are you going to do? You know, these aren't even competing. And I told her that both companies had skincare and I was breaking compliance. So I had to choose one business, and she said, what are you going to do? And it was that moment I said, I am choosing Synergence. And from that very moment, I have ran as fast as I can to the top of this company, because I knew my mistake with It Works was getting a slow start. And I'm not saying that if you've already started and you feel like you have a slow start, you can't recoup. You totally can. But I knew that if I was going to give it all, I was going to give it all from the very beginning of this business. So here I am today. I'm almost a crown princess. My team is on fire. They are so amazing. I'm so proud of all of them. And I placed my first order I signed up November 29th at like 11:30 p.m. Central Time. So then I got my email the next day, and I placed my very first order December 2nd. I was like, okay, if I'm going all in, like, I got to get this product. Plus, I really wanted this lipstick. I had made one post on Facebook saying, hey everybody, I'm your It Works wrap dealer, and I'm also a lip sense distributor. Like, I messaged my uplines. I was so nervous. I was afraid that they were going to be really upset with me, and apparently they were, because some of them turned me into compliance, and that just made me mad. I'm pretty headstrong, and it just didn't settle well with me when they turned me in, and was I thought that was for very selfish reasons. So that's why I chose Synergence. Here's another very raw reason why I chose Synergence. Not a whole lot of people know this, but I used to work at Lambert's Cafe. It's a little cafe. I mean, it's not really little. It's huge. It's in Ozark, Missouri. I was there for 12 and a half years before I was able to quit my job. And we go through a slow season. It's really, really busy throughout the entire year, except for January through March. It's really slow. And we have two sides of the restaurant. If you're on the first side, you get sat first. You get the most tables. If you're on the far side, you get cut first. You open last. Like, it's a mess. All my shifts were on far side. So I knew I was going to be losing shifts. in... I'm trying to read your comments and talk at the same time. I knew I was going to be losing shifts in January. Well, I had taken layoff whenever I got pregnant with Onyx, and I made that my maternity leave. So I thought I could do that again this year. Come January, I could go ahead and collect unemployment, because I knew I was going to get my shifts cut. Well, whenever I was with It Works, I was making too much money to collect unemployment, even for 8 weeks. It was partial unemployment because I still had one shift at Lambert's on the weekends. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna quit Synergence because these girls made me mad for turning me in, and I'm also gonna quit Synergence so I can finally collect unemployment. I don't like telling people that because I'm really independent, and I don't want people to know that we could struggle, but we did struggle for money. When it was slow season, my husband stays home with my kids. He has my kids. I claim them like they're just mine. We made them together. He has stayed home with our kids since Onyx was 6 months old. I took a very long layoff, maternity leave, and then I went back when Onyx was like 5 months old. So, oh, sorry girls. Yeah, I quit It Works, not Synergence. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling. I don't mean to. I'm just nervous. And this part of my story is so sad because government assistance is there for people that need it, and I don't want to tell people that my struggle story. Like, I don't want people to know I was struggling. So I knew that if I quit It Works, I would be able to collect that unemployment and stay home during this partial layoff season. Well, long story short, I jumped in with both feet, and I made too much money with Synergence to collect unemployment. So my plan backfired, but in a really, really good way. Thank you. Okay, so I have some tips and some tricks, I guess. A lot of these girls have covered most of the things on my notes. I've got a notepad here. For me, my biggest tip is literally jumping in with both feet, and it's never too late to start. Okay, you guys are in a business. We're all in this business to either get free product or make a little extra money or earn your car or earn a vacation for you and your husband or you and your girlfriend or whoever, and it's all so easily attainable, but you have to have the right mindset. So being positive, I like to tell my team that we have a golden ticket, and you can share this golden ticket with everybody. And that's how I look at this business, is that this is a golden ticket. It was my golden ticket. I finally got to quit my day job at Lambert's, and now I can stay home with my kids. Me and my husband are full-time, stay-at-home, work-at-home parents. Nobody else is raising our kids. It's just us. And that's my favorite part about this entire business, is that I'm able to do this for my family, and now I'm helping other people do this for their family. So you can make amazing money. You can earn that car. You can earn that trip, you can earn all of these things. So it's not too late to start. So if you need to log into your back office and see how to earn these things, if that's what's going to motivate you, then log into your back office and learn these things. Figure out how much PV you need and how much PV your team needs to get this car. And let that be your motivator. Figure out your why. Figure out why you joined this business, and it can totally change. Mine changed from wanting free lip syncs to now I'm providing for my family because my husband stays home and, you know, this is our only income. So your why can totally change. And now my why is not just providing for my family because I have to make it work, but also showing others that it's totally duplicatable. They can do this too. So, okay, I'm totally getting off topic, I feel like. One thing that I think that people should do when they first join is figure out, like, your why, but also if you want to make business money or hobby money, like, set a plan. Do you want this to be a hobby? If you want this to be a hobby, then work it like a hobby, okay? Wear your stripes occasionally when you go out. Post on Facebook a little bit. You know, you can make this be a hobby. This is a very fun hobby. But if you want business money, then you need to sit down, buckle up, and go for the ride of your life and really work this business like a business. Okay, so invest in your business. That means going to trainings. That means watching videos. That means doing your training. Like whenever you get your distributor kit, open it up. There's so much amazing information in there that you need to know, not just for yourself, but to also lead your team whenever you do start getting people on your team. In my first month, I had sold over 60 orders, not 60 tubes of lip syncs. Multiple girls ordered multiple tubes at a time, but I had over 60 orders in my first month of December. And I set a goal to just sell as much lip syncs as possible. I knew that the second these girls got this in their hands, they would want more. And when they would want more, I would offer them the business opportunity. And a lot of those girls I see on here right now are watching me. Those girls were my first customers, and now they're some of my best team members. They are rocking this business. They had no idea they could have this business. They had no idea that, you know, I was getting a 50% discount or getting free lip syncs or, you know, earning a trip or a car or whatever. I had to offer that to them. Not everybody realizes that this is a network marketing company and they can do it too. So I guess one of my big tips is just get that lip syncs in as many people's hands as possible. My first month I did, or my first week, maybe it was 5 to 7 days, I can't remember. I did 15% off, no shipping, and no tax. And you know what? I invested a lot of money into this business, but I made all of it back. And I got so many customers, and those customers were referring their friends to me because I was doing the sale. And so I got all this lipstick in people's hands, and people were obsessed with it. They wanted it just as bad as I did. So a lot of those girls that were my customers became my team members later on. Another huge thing that I like to do, and this doesn't necessarily have to do with recruiting, but I always put my recruiting goal on there, is dream boards. So when you start this business, if you have not made a dream board yet, you totally should, because you can make this and you can take a picture of it and share it on social media every time you cross something off, okay? I made this in February, and I thought, I'm not going to start it until April, because April is when our new seminar year starts, so this is going to be my 2017 seminar year. But I've earned my lips trip, I've earned my Jeep, I have multiple team members with commas in their check, you know, we're working on being debt-free, I've got my MacBook, like, I'm working on all these things, and I'm retiring more moms, and I'm gonna send my, it's over here, I'm gonna send my parents on a vacation because I can do that. And it's setting your goals and putting them on a dream board isn't necessarily a tip on how I recruit, but it keeps me in focus of like, okay, I want to sponsor 10 girls a month. And I've been doing this since November, so what is that, 9 months maybe? And I have about 80 girls on my top line, some of which are going inactive, but I wanted to sponsor 10 girls a month. Like literally, whenever I first started, this is so funny. I had no idea what Crown Princess was, okay? I didn't know what that meant. I just knew that I wanted to be at the top of the company. So I'm like, Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. Jalen had posted this Road to CP graphic. It's pink. You all have seen it. We've all like filled it out, or you at least should have filled it out. I'm all about dream boards. So when she posted that, I'm like, oh, this is totally up my alley. I can do this. Well, she had said CP by March 31st. Well, I was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get that. I don't even know what CP is. But I read through the comments and saw that it was $1 million team. I started November 29th. She posted this in like January, and I'm thinking, I don't have enough time. So I totally edited. Jalen probably thinks I'm crazy. I totally edited her graphic and changed the months. So instead of like ending at March, I made mine end at like May, I think. And I was like, I'm going to get CP by May 31st or May whatever. And she comments and she's like, well, actually our seminar year changes and it ends. And I had no idea what was going on. And I was like, oh, okay, well then I'll hit Crown Princess by March 31st. And she was like, okay. I know she probably thought I was just out of my mind, because that's, to me, that was such a realistic goal. I love to set goals, and I love to set big goals. So I'm working towards this goal right now. $30,000 a month. That's crazy, right? But it's totally possible in this business. So I put on my dream board. And I wanted to hit Crown Princess by March 31st, and I was working towards that. And I don't know, what time is it? Okay, I still got 30 minutes. Whew. Okay. Okay, good. I just knew you thought I was absolutely crazy for setting that goal. But I didn't know what I was working towards, but I knew I wanted to be at the top, and that's all that matters. And I wanted to get there as fast as possible, because this is my second multi-level marketing company. I know it needs momentum. These companies work on momentum. So the faster you get that lip sense on people, the faster they love it, the faster they join your team, the faster your team grows, the faster their team grows. Your team numbers are crazy, and that momentum is excitement, and they want it. It keeps them going. If momentum slows down, people get in this funk, and they think they're having a slow week, and then they have a slow month, and then they have a slow whatever, and then they give up. So you gotta keep that momentum going. And that has absolutely nothing to do with recruiting. So back on topic, Tiffany, one thing you need to do is be confident in yourself. This past month, I've been a little unconfident because I'm about to hit Crown Princess, and I've got all the feelings going, and I'm just freaking out, and it's been like total anxiety through the roof, just waiting for these numbers to update and get there, like finally get there. I'm like, okay, I just need to get there because I'm so anxious all the time, and it's like really taking a toll on me. But be confident. In the beginning of this business, I had no idea what the hell I was doing, but I was confident that I could sell this lipstick and that I could get people on my team. And I'm not really one to cold message. But sometimes if I come across somebody on Facebook and I think that they would be perfect, I'm not afraid to cold message them. And actually I say, okay, this is my second network marketing company that I've done, and I don't like cold messaging because I used to do it a lot, but I think that you'd be perfect for this, and here's why. And I'll say, I just saw your selfie and you're freaking gorgeous, or I saw you wearing lipstick, you have the perfect lips. I know that sounds creepy, but I just went and creeped on your page, and I basically love you, and I think that you need to join my team. And I've only done that a few times, and it has worked once or twice. But I know that sounds weird, but sometimes I'll just see somebody on Facebook and I'm like, this person totally needs to join my team. They would kill this business. For the most part, I let people come to me because, here's my next tip, I love sharing my success, okay? I am very confident. I don't know. I just love sharing my success. I love sharing my team's success. I love sharing their numbers. If you guys are Facebook friends with me, you know I'm pumping out like GSV updates like every week or every 2 weeks. I love it, okay? If somebody on my team earns their car, I make a post about it. If somebody on my team, Mika, has earned her trip to Costa Rica, I made a post about it. Like, I want these people to see that it's not just me earning these things. My team is doing it too. They're doing amazing, okay? Sarah Tomovsky is really close to earning her Costa Rica trip, and when she does, I'm going to post about it. And I think that people seeing that it's not just me earning these things and that other people are doing it too, it definitely helps. I love sharing my success because whenever I'm on Facebook and I see somebody being successful, I think I want what they have. You know, like if somebody's paying off their house, I want to be able to do that. So I'm going to creep on their Facebook page and see what they're doing. And if I'm always posting about how I earned this car and I don't have to worry about a car payment, and I'm going to Costa Rica with my husband, and my team has 520 plus girls on it right now, and we're about to be $1 million team, and you can do this too. And I literally play in makeup, and I don't know, it's just, I love sharing my success, and I love sharing my team's success. And I know not everybody is as confident maybe as I am or some of these other girls are. What if you're not at the free trip level of success yet? If you have not earned your trip yet, then brag about the next upcoming trip and how you're going to earn it. Just because you haven't earned it yet doesn't mean you can't brag about this Orlando trip. Like, how awesome is it that we have a company that does 2 trips a year? You can earn a car allowance, and if you earn this trip, it's to Orlando. It's to Disney World or Disneyland. I think it's Disney World. I always get them so mixed up, and I've never been, so I'm really excited to take my 3-year-old and my 1.5-year-old, and it's going to be so fun. But we get to go as like a big sisterhood, and we get to bring our husbands, and we get to bring our kids, guys. It's so awesome. One success that you can share right now is that you've started a business. Not everybody is going to go out there and start a multi-level marketing business. You know what I mean? Like, me and my husband were talking about it, and I'm like, man, it's similar to a franchise. Like, we'll use Subway, for example. Everybody loves Subway, right? You can make your own sandwiches. Well, this business is similar to a Subway in a sense that Subway franchise people send their banners, their posters, their stock, everything. They send them to them. And then all you have to do is open your doors. That's super, super easy, right? Synergence is a little bit more difficult. It's still easy. It's easily duplicatable, but it's harder than just opening your front doors. You know, you have to get out there on social media, and you have to put out the work. You have to wear your stripes. You've got to get out there and talk to people. You can't just be like, I'm open for business. Come at me. You know, it's a little bit harder. So keep that in mind. This business it's easy. I think it's easily duplicatable. Not a whole lot of people have what it takes, and I think that our team as a whole, Jalen's team as a whole, really has what it takes. I see all of you guys being amazing leaders, not just in this team page, but like on your own Facebooks. Like, you all are doing amazing. So believe in yourself, have confidence, know that this business does take work. This isn't a Subway franchise. You don't just open your doors. You have to work at it, okay? And this isn't a freaking lottery ticket either. It drives me nuts when somebody signs up for $55 to make $1 million overnight. That's unrealistic, okay, girls? I'm trying not to read comments, but I'll go through them in just a second. This isn't a lottery ticket. You can't just scratch something and you get your Synergence box and there's $1 million in it. It's work, girls. Put out the work. Get on your laptop and make your posts. Schedule your posts. If you work during the day and you have a part-time job or a full-time job, or you're going to school or you have a family, like, there are ways around it. If there is a problem, find your solution, okay? And that's one thing I've asked my husband before. I'm like, you know, help me train my team. What sets me apart from others? And because I don't feel like I'm anything special. And to me, I just think this business is so easy, and I think we overcomplicate it. And he told me, Tiffany, you're a problem solver, okay? You wanted to hit your fast starts, and let's fingers crossed that they come back, because that would be awesome. You're a problem solver. You wanted to get free product when you joined this business, and there were 3 fast starts, and you had to hit 1,000 PV in your first 30 days, your 60 days, and your 90 days, and you knew that you were going to be able to sell this lipstick because that one post, you had already sold lipstick in the beginning. And he was like, so you know what you did? You got a business credit card, and you put 3,000 PV on a business credit card, you guys. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, I'm about to go into debt, but I think I can sell this. Like, I trust myself, and I'm not saying go into debt. I'm not saying get in credit card debt. Okay, don't do that. But be a problem solver. I wanted to get this free product. I know that to get the best discount and to get to get this 50% discount and make the most profit for me, I have to order 750 PV. So why not do it at the beginning of the month? I put it on a business credit card and I sell it and I pay that credit card off. I'm a problem solver. So be a problem solver. If there's a problem, if your Facebook isn't active, be a problem solver and get off Facebook, okay? That kind of brings me to my next topic. Jalen, thank you. Oh my gosh, I sometimes get off on a little tangent. So I'm kind of going from like recruiting to sales to team building to recruiting. It's kind of silly. Don't ask me to do this again, Jalen. I'm still nervous. So then my next tip, and I've probably already forgotten it, so let me look at my notes. Oh, getting off Facebook. There is a whole world out there, guys. And I love, love, love Leslie Boyd Bradley. She is like one of my favorite people in this entire business. She's so sweet. And you guys want to get to Princess and above, because I got to have a dinner with her the other night when I went to Cinefest. Like, not only do you get to see her at trainings, but like I legit like sat next to her and Karen, the compliance lady, and got to hang out and like get to know them and talk to them, and it's so awesome. And that dinner was for Princess and above, so I was very fortunate to get to know her. But she is so sweet. I want her to live in my house. So what she says is, yeah, Leslie is so amazing. What Leslie says is, sponsor the masses, develop the stars. Okay, we've already kind of been over that. You want to sponsor as many people as possible. Share your golden ticket with everybody and take tips from these other girls' videos, because I'm not really touching on what they've said. I'm kind of trying to think outside of what everybody else has said. But share your golden ticket with everybody. Everybody, okay? If you're in the mall and somebody compliments your lipstick, that's a business opportunity. That's either a sales approach or you know, a business opportunity where you can help change their life. Get to know them, get to talk to them. But what she also said is, you have diamonds in your backyard. So I know I can't see a show of hands, but like thinking to yourself, have you been to your next door neighbor's house and told them about Synergens? Have you told people what you do? We're so much more than social media. There are rock stars out there that are down the street from you. You have diamonds in your own backyard, so don't forget about that. I think so often we're really concerned about somebody liking us on Facebook, or somebody liking a post, or how many likes can I get on this picture that I just did, or I've got to get dolled up and make a live video and only one person watched it and now I'm feeling down. And we get really hard on ourselves because we want to be this super awesome image on social media. But you know what? Be a real person and get outside of social media. Get social outside of social media. Mary Kay built this big empire outside of social media. This company is built on the same structure as that. It's book, wow, demo, direct. You know, get out there, show people your stripes. Once they see your stripes, be like, oh girl, guess what? Pick your color. I've got a bag full of lipstick here and I want you to test it out. Once they try it on their lips, or once you swatch it on their hand, they're going to see that it doesn't come off all day. So what you're going to want to do is give them a beauty book, or give them a business card, and send them on their way. If you want to get their phone number, get their phone number. You give them your business card so they'll have your phone number, whatever. They'll have a way to contact you. And that's how you're going to sell lip scents outside of Facebook. And that's how those girls that are buying your lip scents are going to fall in love and then eventually join your team. So I don't have a whole lot of tips, and I'm actually running out of time. Holy crap, I am a rambler. I can talk forever. And actually I feel a lot better. I'm not as nervous now. So some other things, be yourself. Don't be a copy and paste robot. I know y'all have seen the Facebook post, like literally it was New Year's Eve and I saw, I want to lose blank pounds in 2017. And I scrolled down and there was literally like 10 in a row. Okay, 10 of those same posts in a row from girls that I used to do business with It Works. Like, don't be a copy and paste robot. Make your own graphics. Do your own thing. Because just like Shannon said, people are going to fall in love with you. Okay? I'm not Jalen. I'm not Shannon. I'm not any of the girls on my team. I'm myself. And sometimes it's hard because I do want to follow the leader. Like, I want to have Jalen's success. And I now have like a purplish blue hair, so maybe I'm a Jalen wannabe, but I want her success, you know, like, but that doesn't mean I'm her. I'm making my own graphics. I'm building my team the way I see fit, the way that works for me and my family, and be yourself and people are going to fall in love with you. You have amazing personality traits. You have amazing qualities that people are going to love, and people are going to want to join you when you're yourself. So don't be a copy and paste robot. And go live. That's another big tip. Go live, share your story. Go live and share your story in your group. Go live and share your story on your personal Facebook, because people can relate to you. They'll see your real, natural, raw self. Cry if you need to. If it comes over you, you just cry. You know, just share your story, share your success. Go live on Facebook. Get lip syncs on as many people as possible and be a problem solver. And you can be at the top of this company. Don't lose momentum. So I have 20 minutes, so I'll take questions, and I'm going to scroll through and I'm going to answer some questions because I didn't want to look at comments because I get so sidetracked. Okay, so anybody have anything? Where do you find your momentum? Mine hasn't quite hit yet with recruiting, and I've been in Synergence since April 27th and have one downline. Okay, that's awesome. You have one team member. You are a leader, and so you need to step up and be an amazing leader and partner with this person. Brainstorm and go get coffee, or, you know, go do FaceTimes and build each other up. You can find momentum, okay, and start sharing success, even if it's little. Like, okay, I really love sharing that Synergence fills up my gas tank. If you sell one gloss, that's $20 in, that's $20 that you can put in your gas tank. That's huge. Some people can't even afford $5 in gas to get them to work. You know, you see that on Facebook, and you're like, why are you posting that on Facebook? Like, there are options out there where you can make money. If you can put $20 in somebody's gas tank by teaching them how to sell a lip gloss, guys, it's so easy. It's easily duplicatable. Don't overcomplicate things. You got this. You totally got this. I believe in you, and you have to believe in yourself. Oh, okay, so Jody asked, how do you get people off the fence about joining your team? And I should have mentioned this before. Whenever somebody approaches me and says, hey girl, I see what you're doing, tell me about lip syncs, I send them a link. Okay, I'm like, I've taken all the guesswork out of everything, and I just sent them this link. It's to a Google document and has all this information in it. It's so amazing. I know it was shared in Jalen's page, and I'll put it in the comments in a little bit, but it talks about a car, it talks about trips, it talks about commissions, it talks about profit, it talks about products, it talks about everything. It's so awesome. So I will just send them a link. They'll say, hey, tell me what you're doing. I see that you have a Jeep, or I see that you are going to Costa Rica, or I see your team. Like, tell me more about what you do. And I just say, oh, girl, I could talk about this all day. Read this link, click on this link, and don't hesitate to ask me questions. And I let them come to me with questions, okay? And a lot of times, Jody, when it comes to getting girls off the fence, I don't like to be pushy, but I like to work with a sense of urgency. I think that having a sense of urgency is so important, and I think that over the last month, we've all kind of lost that sense of urgency. Do you remember back in March when everybody was ordering like a mad person? Like, Blue Red would come in stock, and it would last for 30 minutes, so we all logged in to order it because that's all we could sell. That sense of urgency is what you need to have all the time with every aspect of your business. When something comes back in stock, don't go into debt. I feel like I have to say that. Be smart, okay? But order it and promote it, because if you're not ordering product, then you don't necessarily have to sell product. Maybe you're what's causing your slow month. You know what I mean? So that has nothing to do with recruiting. But when it comes to getting people off the fence, I don't like to be pushy. I like to just check back in with them, and it's not every day. It's maybe Friday, like, hey girl, corporate America gets paid today. What are you waiting on? I just signed up another team member and she's making $300 already. Like, you're missing out. And just work with that sense of urgency. And the sense of urgency isn't just with ordering. It literally is with everything. If you're working with a sense of urgency to sign up new girls and you set, you build your dream board and you have on your dream board, and I've got like 7 around my house. It's crazy stupid. But you have like your monthly goals and you want to enroll 5 girls this month or 10 girls this month. You're always looking at that. And I've got one right here. My August goals are, Crown Princess, 10 new team members, create my own Dominion pin post, which I have done, so I'm marking these off. But working with that sense of urgency for every single aspect of your business. When you're recruiting, when you're getting ready in the morning, like get ready in the morning and put on your face. Don't just stay in your jammies all day, because then you're less motivated. When you're out and about and you set a goal to hand out 3 business cards, work with that sense of urgency, because if you're out for 3 hours, you can easily hand out 27 business cards instead of just 3. You know what I mean? So working with a sense of urgency in every single aspect, showing people your success and what you have and how easily attainable it is for them will also help them get off that fence. And let them know, like, this is a job. This is a career. This is a business. It's not just going to be a lottery ticket. Like I said, it is, you got to put out the work. But, and I got to give credit to Melody for this. Melody Palmer, she's on my team. She's about to hit first month princess. It's so exciting. So she will be doing a live video earlier, and she may say this too, but one thing that I love that she has told me and that she tells her team is that if you have 30 minutes, give that 30 minutes of your day 100%, okay? Not everybody can crank out 8 hours worth of lip syncs and business building and team building and all of that, or sales. So if you have 2 hours, give that 2 hours 100%. Set aside a time and don't get distracted and start folding laundry while you're trying to make a Facebook Live. Like, give it 100% and really focus on what you're trying to accomplish during that time, and I think your business will totally change. Okay, I missed out on getting my first downline. I should have asked sooner because she signed up through someone else. I'm super bummed. Move on. That happened to me. Some girl was like, oh, I'm gonna sign up with you, and then she put in somebody else's ID number, and she's like, can I still join your team? And I'm like, no, you can't do that. Like, I'm sorry. So that's gonna happen. People are going to, there are some shiesty girls out there that are like, if you join my team, I'll give you this and this and this. Like, don't do that. A lot of times what I do for my new distributors is I offer a color and a gloss to get them started. And I feel like that's kind of been said multiple times in these videos today. But I like to give out a color and a gloss, and I tell them, when you place your 300 PV order, that's your gift. You can keep that gift because you're getting started, and I see that you're working and you are working towards building your business, and having colors on hand, having stock in hand is what's going to build your business. So you can keep that color and gloss. If you do not place a 300 PV order, you have to pay me back that color and gloss. So I'll teach you how to log in, and we'll order it when that time comes. And they have 30 days to do that, which is why I have 10 recruits that are qualified, because I need to show them the urgency of ordering ASAP. I signed up on November 29th. I was told December 1st that I had to choose, and I told Jalen I choose Synergence, and then December 2nd I placed my first order, and it was a 300 PV order. And then after that, for 3 weeks, I had over 3,000 PV. So, or I had cumulative 3,000 PV in 3 weeks. Yeah, and it makes your new girls feel special too. Like, I know that I can't build a business if I don't have something in my hand that I love. Like, I could sell you this red ink pen today, right now, and tell you why you need this. But if I didn't have a red ink pen, I couldn't tell you all the amazing things about it. So I like to give my girls a color and a gloss to get them started. And then they just know that they have to either pay me back or place an order to get going. Let's see. What if they don't reply after you followed up? Just keep trying, or don't be pushy. It's all about timing. So if I have somebody who I think would be really great about this, or somebody who's reached out to me and said that they want this business or they want to sign up, you know, I might follow up with them, but I'm not going to waste my time chasing these people down. I know that they can use this business. I know that this business is life-changing, and they have to see it too. The timing has to be right for them. And you know what's crazy? A lot of times girls will comment on my live videos and say something like, oh my gosh, I've watched your success, or, you know, this is going to sound really crazy. I made a live video earlier today to, like, hopefully, like, calm myself down because I was super nervous. And one of the girls commented and was like, I've watched your success this whole time. And all I said was, girl, I know. When are you going to join me? Like, you can do this too. And that planted another little seed in her head. So planting seeds, I know that's been said. I didn't want to talk about the same things that I've watched earlier today. So I tried giving a little bit of a different approach, but dream boards, write down your goals, write down your recruiting goals, write down your ranking goals, write down all these things. Find your why, and your why can change. Find your why and work towards it. Work towards what's going to motivate you. If a $500 car allowance is all you want, like Lauren, that's all she wanted. That was her main goal. She's working towards that, and she's building this incredible business because she wanted that car. And you can do that too. So does anybody have any other questions? I feel like now I'm kind of just rambling. I don't think I have anything else. Decide if you want this to be a business or a hobby, I think is a really big one. And that can always change. Like, I signed up just for free lip sets, and now my why has totally changed. Make your dream board, work towards your incentives and your whys that you want. Sell as much lipstick as you absolutely can, because the more lipstick you get on people, the more they're going to love it, and the more they're going to want to join your team. How do you get girls that are on your team for the discount only? How do you get them into sell and build a team? I think, okay, so what I do and what Jaylyn did for me is she sent me a to-do list, and she tagged me in a couple photo albums on her team page, and she added it to me. I told her I wasn't going to sell this. Like, I wasn't joining her team to necessarily sell this. I just wanted free lipstick. She still sent me everything she sends the girls that want to work this as a business. So I do the same thing. I send my girls a to-do list, and I tag them and stuff, and I tell them, like, read over this and we'll get your order placed as soon as you're ready. You know, if you're wanting to get one color, let's reevaluate that, because you're going to be missing out on a lot of money. I mean, realistically, you might as well go ahead and try and place a higher order, and I always suggest a 300 PV order, and I can show them how fast they can make a profit. So I have them make their group page. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. I have them, I just send them the exact same things. I send it to everybody. I send my to-do list, and I tag them in a couple of albums. Like, I have a new distributor album, just like Jaylyn does. And I add them to, what was the other one? Oh, I have a pinned post. So there's training videos. And I know who's serious about working this business because they watch the training videos, and they sign up for my restock text, and, you know, I'll get a message saying, okay, I completed this and this and this, but how do I make my Google order form? Or, you know, so I can tell who's serious, but I send everybody the same thing. I treat everybody as like, okay, you say this is a hobby, but look, this was going to be my free lipstick, and now I'm driving a free car, and I'm going to Costa Rica, and I have almost $1 million team, and my team is incredible, and I have enrolled crazy amounts, like 80 girls, something crazy, and now those 80 girls have enrolled hundreds of girls. It's just spiraled out of control. So just know that you can do this, and don't overcomplicate it. Just keep it easy, keep it simple, because if you overcomplicate it, you're gonna get burnt out, and you don't want to get burnt out on this golden ticket opportunity. Oh, and personal development is really great too. So get a book and read a personal development book, because if you don't believe in yourself, you totally will after you read Beach Money. Okay, if you don't have a fire inside of you right now, go read Beach Money. That's my favorite book. My second favorite book is Rhinoceros Success, and I like to listen to them on audio. And when I'm feeling like my morale is down, or, you know, I'm kind of doubting myself, because I still doubt myself sometimes, I'll either watch The Secret, or I'll listen to Rhinoceros Success or Beach Money. Personal development is a great thing, and you should definitely take time to fill up your own cup, because your cup has to be full to be filling up other people's cups. You gotta believe in yourself, or nobody's gonna believe in you. You know what I mean? Like, and that sounds so harsh, but hopefully it's not. Okay, girls, I'm getting off here. Hi, Mandy. I see that you're on here. Hi, Gaia. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, girls, I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry I rambled. I'm sorry I was so nervous. I feel really good. Like, I feel like I keep talking for hours now that I've actually done this. But I'm finally going to go eat some lunch, because I didn't eat before. I didn't have breakfast or lunch before because I was so nervous. So Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope that this helps. Everybody have a good day.